This is Dan Zilnick, president of Afara, coming to you from our offices in beautiful downtown Vaughan, Ontario, for this week's 60 Seconds of Sustainability, where we're going to focus on LNG. This week it was announced that a coalition led by Shell called LNG Canada has approved investing in Canada on the largest LNG project in Canada's history. That's worth roughly $40 billion, with a B, $40 billion. So the first question is, why has Shell invested $40 billion in Canada's LNG industry? 60 seconds on the clock, starting now. Well, it's important to recognize that Shell and its partners are seeing the future having a lot less coal in it than it does today. Natural gas is the first and most reliable substitute to coal that exists in the world today. Lots of markets, including Asia, are looking to take coal out of the system for local air pollution reasons, but also for reasons related to carbon. Secondarily, economics. A molecule of gas sold in North America sells for much less than that same molecule of gas in Asia or Europe. So there's a lot of good economics in getting coal out of North America to the rest of the world. Is this a good news story from a carbon and sustainability perspective? On three fronts we need to think about that. Number one is that LNG Canada has shown very good practice on how they're engaging with First Nations. Very little opposition on this project compared to other big projects in Canada. Number two, on a carbon basis, this is probably a good news story. Coal is the most polluting hydrocarbon out there. Natural gas, much less so.
Time.
I'm still going to go for number three. And on the last one, a lot of this gas is coming from shale gas in BC and Alberta. And this is a concern. A lot of people are concerned about the impacts of natural gas production, shale gas production in North America. So there is a trade-off here, but on the balance, probably a good news story from a sustainability perspective. I went over time again this week, folks. Sorry about that. See you next week for 60 Seconds of Sustainability.